I need a rhythm. Gonna beat to my heart and listen. If it don't put me too far wrong. Everybody smile. Nobody pay no mind to me. Finger in position on the sweet. A little flash photography. Taking a picture of you. Taking a picture of me. Taking a picture.
Howdy! My pictures, my diptychs, and my non-binary images. It's me! Kreed. Welcome to the stream. Today's not going to be a very long one, because I have plans this evening that you people probably already know about. Who the fuck is that over there? It's our good neighbor, Mako Ray! Say some slurs, Mako. Give us your...
Scary Gaga on the tower that you made with plastic power. Your instant eyes are like factories far away.
Okay, now that we've dealt with that...
Did you cut my head off? What happened?
There you go. Reheaded. You've been decapitated.
I've been capitated. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna be playing Viewfinder. A game I've been looking so forward to. That we played that little indie game, Liminal Gallery, which was basically, what if we took this idea and made it into a liminal horror game? Which, you know, was honestly a pretty good game. Very much enjoyed how they did it.
Wait, what horror game?
It's called Liminal Gallery.
Liminal, I gotta look that up. Liminal Gallery.
Nope, fucked it up.
Game.
Ever since I changed the colors of my, of the little sources on my stream, I keep accidentally changing my VC face into the game instead of changing the game capture.
Oops. Hello, my gamers, gamerettes, and my non-binary starts engineer dancing. Yeah, that's the only word for it. It's just the engineer dance.
Okay, let's see. My interest matter. Avery has scheduled a dinner in a couple of hours. They're going to eat a comically large lobster with a napkin tucked into their tuxedo with a newspaper like a newspaper comic. You can't prove this. Settings.
I really like your face in the thumbnail you drew, by the way.
Thank you! I put a lot of pride into my subtitles. I mean, thumbnails. I was reading the word subtitles and got confused.
I do that so much. You got inceptioned.
Subtitles include speaker names. Okay, that's fine with me. Haptics, hell yeah. Timed levels, hell yeah. Font size, hell yeah. Language, English, general. Guess that's...
You know, I thought that Jesse dropdown was a gender selector. Like, are you Jesse with parentheses or brackets or none?
Ooh. Do we want black, yellow, black, white, yellow,
Well-
bloodline, or gay? It's gonna be gay! We're gonna go gay!
Is that what it was by default or no?
No, it was black by default. Crosshair color.
Don't forget to screen share to me so I can act.
I don't care about your intents here. I'm
Mine's-
trying to game. Audio should be fine. Uh-oh. Discord did the Discord. And now all of my things have little mountains on them. Look at the mountains. There are so many of them.
Mountains.
Yeah. It did the thing that it always does. Which means I got...
Is it gonna fix now that you're back, or is it still mountains? Do you have to like refresh the scene in OBS or something?
Give it a shot.
That's a lot of... I see the specific positions you put all your friends in.
Well, I'm sure it'll work itself out.
Source and click refresh. Is that an option? I don't even know if that's an option.
Click sources and then click refresh.
Dude, I don't know. I just said things. Chat, my bong came in the mail today. I don't know if you can tell.
Oh, there we go. You just needed a second. Audio spatialization. Okay. Controls. Sure. Graphics.
There's no refresh, immediate noticeable refresh thing, but I guess it just fixed on its own.
Picture effects. Hi. Everything looks good.
What the fuck are these YouTube emotes, bro? What is this?
Can we get some of whatever the fuck that is in the chat?
This is the most deranged fucking default emote for any website I've ever seen. This is unhinged.
Start.
What is
Well,
this?
let's get cracking. It's face fuchsia wide. Initializing.
Bro, what are these?
Great, we're in. Time to explore.
Great.
Time to explore.
We're into the mainframe. Or I just take a fucking nap, baby. Radio? Take a while on the wild side by visiting the camera. Only 40 miles from here.
Avery, if you were in the same room as this bong, you would not be able to resist the urge to stroke it like a giant dick. It is so fucking phallic.
I already want to stroke it like a giant dick, and I've not
And
even
it's
seen
so
it.
nice to stroke because it's got the spiral on the outside. Your hand spirals out as you're stroking it.
You can build anything. You started to build a lab.
Oh my
There's
god,
no time
imagine
like
if
the
your
present.
dick had spirals on it. That would be so good.
We're coating pillows to watch the footage. Popcorn next. I'm afraid the butter flavor is a work in progress.
Or wait, what if you... Oh, I'm learning new techniques here. Like, what if I did spiral my hand, even though my dick isn't spiraled? That might be very effective.
Maka, we are like 10 minutes into the stream. Why are you talking about jerking off?
I'm sorry, I want to pay attention to the game. Have I missed anything?
Me beating you over the head.
Chat,
We're
we're
gonna turn on the...
Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know who I'm talking to. There's one person
Wonders
here.
of the world can be
Talking
Shut the
to Billy.
shut
Billy,
the fuck
where
up! Shut the
as long
fuck!
as you build the right space. Whether Hiraya wants to admit it or not, Mirren is truly brilliant. Now, how do I get out of here?
Okay.
Okay, this is a not English first language developer, or at least the voice actors, it would seem. I thought something sounded slightly off about the way Jesse spoke at the start.
What is this place? I've never seen this much overgrowth before. It's beautiful. Is this what it used to look like? The world? Whoa,
Dies.
you okay? Your vitals look good.
Oh, that's not you,
I
that's...
guess we know now that falling doesn't hurt. That's some good news, at least.
Is that a disembodied voice talking to you?
There must be a way to get back up there.
favorite. I legitimately cannot tell if that is your character or a narrator.
Oh, yo, what? That's sick.
That is unclear.
She could just be talking to herself the way I do. Like, whenever I need to do a task, I say, alright boys, let's do this, because I'm talking to, like, myself. Because I'm not one thing, I'm a— Jesus Christ! Yo, turn off the fucking hand dryer! Your hands are dry!
Probably it's like you're falling reverse, and it's like, what if I don't?
That noise. I forgot what I was talking about.
It's hard not to just sit here and take
What's an old photograph doing here?
the breeze, the sun.
What if you rewind during dialogue?
It feels real, and that's
Nothing.
enough for me.
Temporally irrelevant gramophone.
Yeah. This is a bucket. Guys, you couldn't have just moved the bucket like right there so the grass wasn't clipping
If you
with it?
take a picture of the bucket, you could move it right there.
How about you suck my nuts clean off?
Yo, oh my god, genius fucking idea for a game. A game that— remember that one horror, like, quote-unquote horror game we played, or that I played, that was like, the fucking game was unfinished and the developer was like constantly apologizing for it?
Not exactly, but go on.
I had a Roomba in the dungeon. You remember that? You really liked the Roomba.
I probably did really like the Roomba, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
There was a line that's like, now can you face the hallway of terrors? It was like really warbly. I don't know. Anyway, a game that is like that, but the player's job is to finish the game. So, like, when you see like shit that's clipping or whatever, like shit that's fucked up, you just slide it around until it looks presentable, and then you get like a grading based on how good it is, or something like that.
That would be an interesting game.
It might suck.
I can't believe that we've all finally managed to come together. This assembled team of brilliant minds.
Dude, I've been trying to come together with someone for a long time.
Or rather, our vision. Now, to
Okay.
detail our first
It's only ever been
tasks,
them.
Then I'll return to the party.
Yeah, it color codes the text because of what the setting. The person speaks in blue. Chocolate bar. Yes!
That is a psilocybin infused chocolate bar if I've ever seen one. That is not normal chocolate in that bar.
Would you not want to be on psilocybin in this zone?
Depends on the amount.
Can you do something with it?
Hang on. Did you just shift reality?
A teleporter!
Can you die, Mako?
I'm literally quoting the game in the exact same cadence because I've heard that line. The voice acting in this game. Well, there's a reason a clip went viral of Vinesauce just like muting the game as a joke. I think he unmuted it later.
Yeah, but don't disparage the game on my stream. I'm trying to enjoy it. I don't mind the voice actor.
I'm sure this game's very cool. It's just, I don't know.
I see, so I need 3 of them.
Circuit board. Circuit board, but spelled S-E-R-K...
Well, that's first achievement.
S-E-R-K-E-T.
Did you just make a Briscoe reference in my presence? Owl.
Yes.
Hydra owl.
My sister saw an owl. I think maybe even multiple.
My phone is making sounds. Where under me are you? There you are. Battery. Over that way.
Oh yeah, Amanda also showed me a video from the Renaissance Fair that she went to the other day.
It's almost working. Looks like we need one more.
Of, there was this game where you pay and you try to throw, some rats in a bucket, like the little plush, meanie rat thingies. Try to land them in the bucket. I'll let you read this if you want.
Pariah's finally agreed to let me paint her. I've convinced her to visit me in one of my favorite places and even offered to brew her tea. She denied. the very least, I'll now have something to show her whenever she doubts herself. She's everything I see in her and more. I'm glad she's here. I wonder what her favorite flower is. So we have a painter. That's one of the people. A painter. One person made a lab. So we got a painter who's painting Haraya, who's here, and a scientist of some sort. Excellent view. How'd you get high here?
Nako, you know I cannot stand these types of activities.
Hiraya, my love, please.
Okay,
hold still.
Aaron's the
What do I even do
artist.
with my hands?
Just relax them and try to smile.
A portrait in a digital landscape.
She has a cute voice.
Tell me, is this technically traditional or digital?
Enough questions. Stop moving.
Digital.
Smile.
Do you think that digital art is drawn in a way that's any different than like regular? It's still the same motions. You still move your hand in the same way. It's just, is it a digital thing or a literal physical object? If you're in a digital world, it's digital art regardless of how realistically it's done. It's so quiet.
Yeah, but you can use traditional techniques in a digital environment, and that involves like not letting yourself use undo keys and stuff like that, I guess.
Okay. I need to check something again real quick.
Nako, you know I cannot
Haraya's written in
stand these
green,
types of
Mirren is blue,
activities.
Hiraya,
Aaron's
my
pink.
love, please.
I'm wondering
hold still.
if the sticky notes are also color-coded to the characters.
Just relax them
Because the one in the
and
notebook's
try to
pink, and
smile.
that one over there is pink, and at the beginning we saw
Portrait
multiple
in a digital
different ones.
landscape.
Okay.
Tell me, is this technically traditional or digital?
Enough questions. Stop moving. Smile.
Anyway, so they were tossing the beanbag rats into the buckets, and they kept missing. And then Bethany went to toss hers, and she had like a whole fucking speech, like, just like they were all hyping her up. She was hyping herself up for like a full like 30 seconds, getting ready to just do her throw. And when she finally did it, her throw made it go fucking directly straight up into the ceiling, and it just flopped down. And she did not do that on purpose.
That's a gamer move right there.
Well done.
Let's go! Books. Some people are just really bad at throwing.
God, these YouTube emotes.
You can't hide things from me. Solar panels. I felt I found a secret, but I didn't. I thought this was really clever, that I could walk around that edge. Can I walk around this edge? Take a sip. Anyways.
These things feel like they were designed specifically to scare children. Like, what? These things are freaky.
Yeah,
Look what you did to the fucking skybox.
it's just like, oops. I hope nobody was over there.
What's it just like?
It's just like the gallery one, where the backdrop is its own like square in the far distance. Because like the thing about this is that depth is always retained. So since that thing was far away when the picture was taken, it's still far away when I put the picture down.
Yeah, I guess that's how the whole thing works. Now, why haven't you put it down, like straight down, and then just slid down it for fun? Yeah.
Because then I would not be able to get back up.
You worry so much, Avery. You gotta live life.
The first thing I did was drop a battery off a map. I'm fine.
What the fuck are you? Is this Skyrim? What's happening?
Away you go. Truly, I'm charitable. Get it? Because, like, terrible, but, you know, charitable.
Honestly, I wasn't paying attention.
Shut up! Shut up! Stop!
Hey, here we go. Whoa, this place definitely feels different than what we've seen so far. It looks like someone really settled here. It's really nice.
Howard Taft moment.
I wish I could be in there with you.
Okay, Jesse is outside, definitely.
It must be a security measure. A structured path we have to follow.
Is she like your Esper,
Let's find the next
like
working one.
server host or something?
I'm gonna go with yes. This is the Rose to our John. This is the Dave to our Rose. This is our Dave to our Jade.
Dude, it's gonna be really hard in the future. Like, we were like everybody grew up with SpongeBob, and like if you talk to like another like 20 to 30-year-old person about SpongeBob, they're probably like you make a reference, they're probably gonna get it. But Homestuck is like, not only is it like fucking done, even though it's still trying not to be, like it's so outdated at this point and so fucking hard to recommend.
Horrible.
But also there's so many things in it that are like so unique that like you have to reference, like because the Esper client host relationship is like such a specific fucking thing that has never been done in like any other piece of media.
Mako, shut up for a second. Look, the table's like the water surface so that the turtle head poke out.
That's cute.
Fuck yeah. Anyways, continue talking about your weird shit.
No, I finished. That's why you were allowed
Let
to
me
talk.
tell you about Homestuck. This is the story all about how— bowl of chocolate bars! I will move on!
Here in the digital world, you can have anything in a bowl.
I want to eat the chocolate bars!
Okay.
In the digital world, there's all of 3 things to do.
Anyways, crime.
I love it when you scream and all I hear is like I can't even make the noise the Discord makes on my end.
This art is kind of shit, though.
I mean, the other one was pretty good.
Yeah, the other ones are pretty good. I'm just making a japery, a jest, if you will. Can I not stand on this? No, I can. I guess I just missed.
Wait, is there a cricket in this bush?
Yeah, I could hear it. There was another one earlier.
Find it. It might have a secret treasure.
Okay, that's not real.
Okay, maybe you're not supposed to find it. That is neat how they made the sound specifically come from the foliage. I guess that's the obvious thing to do, but like, you know, a lot of game developers just don't give a shit and they just like put it anywhere.
Yeah, I love devs who like put the details in.
Dude, do you have any idea how much I
This
want
must
to
be
look
the
at
next
crickets
stage.
when I hear them,
Let's
but I
go.
can't. Because they're outside and I'm inside. And
Ramen
it's dark
bowl.
out there.
These people left so much food just lying around. Yay!
In the digital world, you can spend all day eating one burger like you do without it being a problem.
Well, I guess this is.
Oh my god, Caesar, that pink one, I didn't see that one yet.
Well, it's a little bit past 3. Is that the real time?
Yo,
No.
where are these drums coming from?
Yeah, the drums decided to kick in. Anyways. In the digital world, there's over
3 things to do.
There's a bird.
Well, jump.
I can hear them. I can't see them. I can.
Oh. I thought that branch was it.
Bucket. How much paint do you need? Everywhere is just paint, paint, paint with this guy.
Yeah, also
Get
he's
a
using
life!
fucking buckets for like painting walls, even though he's doing portraits.
As well, he's got squirts and metal plates for some reason, and I'm taking a fucking sit. Plant.
Nice. Yo, imagine that living in a digital environment like this where like you can't move that plant. That shit's just there, and if you sit there, sorry.
Follow the gray brick road.
Flawless. This game has like 34 achievements. Tea time was a success. I consider coding better I'd consider coding better tea leaves.
So
Okay, so pink is definitely the artist. That's definitely Aaron. The green text was Hiraya. So yeah, Hiraya must be the program. Ah, poison dates.
Wait, are these gonna be like the game developers of this game or something?
Well, it's an in-universe game.
Oh.
Did you not pick up on that fact?
Oh, so we're playing a game designed by the characters in the game is what the story is?
Yeah, remember we initialized ourselves into this digital world.
Oh, okay.
Computer inside the plants. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You found a collectible Ducky 104.
Ducky 104.
Maybe there's a surface you can use to climb up there.
Or maybe it might not all be duckies, so keep your eyes peeled.
I need to understand. This place, beautiful as it is, carries so much weight. There is promise here. Promise of a future we can surely achieve.
Why am I lagging?
Even now, I'm striving to reach heights I never thought possible.
Yo, Aaron, where are you putting our memory at?
That everything we do here continues to have meaning out there as well. For our sake. For Mirren's sake.
Now we're doing some funny rotations.
I could see the canvas in there. Oh. Bridging the gap. How lovely. They got the cool wind propeller thingies. These are some dumbass shoes. No offense to if that's a cultural thing, those shoes look dumb.
Avery, we've already been over this, and by we I mean me. Different cultures are just about which stupid hat you want to wear, okay? That's all the difference is.
How stupid can your hat get? Our future skies are so bright. Well, I don't want to fuck around just yet.
I also like the color of the other one.
A treasure in the making.
What?
You're a building I cannot actually access. What happens if I do this? I got an achievement. Break the only teleporter. No way out. Damn it. There we go. Oh, no. Trade for Poquackies and Guzman's safe return. This one?
Pretty. Looking to that the Babbery. You know, that rewind mechanic did not have to be in this game, but boy, would a lot of games be better if you just had that instead of having to restart the whole level every time.
If I had a quarter of your talent with a brush or half a Mirren's skill with a lens, I would immortalize your napping habits, friend. I don't think I've ever seen someone strike such inventive tableaus while in repose. Fortunately for your latest ducky masterpiece, your naps have happened to be prime mischief-making hours. Come to my domain at 2:30 tomorrow for an hour's worth of hard labor, mixing soil. If you ever wish to see Poquacky's deguzman again. Poquackle's deguzman. With great respect, Haraya. Haraya has stolen the duck.
It's alive. It's alive.
Don't be a fucking nerd.
Yeah, too much?
I'm in tears, guys. I have water that's kind of like tears.
I must go over that one. What is that? I've been working on a series of paintings, one to represent each of us. It's a great way to document history. Ray's been rather shy about it, and Marin has avoided the conversation altogether. I've to look to Chi Leong for support. He promised to help me only if I beat him in Mahjong, which is entirely unfair. Hopefully, with the help of a cute kitty, I might be able to cheat. Sometimes, being a little devious is okay, especially if it's for the greater good. Like art!
I think your friends just don't want you to draw them, bro.
Marin prefers cooler tones for her workspace. Find a better gradient. Yeah, maybe everyone thinks you're kind of a weirdo. Rubber ducky, you're the one!
Okay, they are all duckies, and they're different. They're unique. No. 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 No, you clearly can't. Well, can you get any more speed than that? I like how the instant I started to be won over by the idea of that happening, you were done. Is it just gonna be this over and over?
Oh, that's unusual. So the photo is acting a bit weird.
Oh, it's starting to break down.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Can you hear me?
Oh, that's spooky. Oh.
I have been put into a queue.
Huh.
Welcome back. A little too soon for my liking, but happy to have you.
Okay. I thought this was like a portal moment where it was revealed that, oh shit,
Seems
what's
like
really
the
going
simulation
on?
had some
But no,
difficulty maintaining
this is
itself.
normal.
We might need to reroute our power sources to keep it running. Bummer, but that's what we get for messing with old tech. Don't worry, love. We'll get it sorted, and then it's off to the races with you.
If we look at the simulator,
Yeah.
would you enter the Gamer's Dome?
Yes, easily. That sounds great.
With these fucking giant hydraulic presses that seal you in, is that the only way you can do it?
Yes.
So, like, are you on a
Who
treadmill in
knew
there?
it would be this tricky to get ancient tech back in working order? Just look at all this junk lying around. Don't be cruel, Jesse. These people were trailblazers. We could find a real tree of life in there. Or is it more accurate to call it a lightning rod?
What is she
Well,
talking
either
about?
way, one thing's clear. The weather disruptor really might be the game changer we need.
Weather disruptor. Not sure, but let's see. Let me see if I can remember these. Toxic to human life, I think. Or might be carcinogenic. Not trying to remember. I think that might be carcinogenic actually. Combustible. General danger. Compressed gases. corrosive, explosive, oxidizer, toxic to life, so an environmental hazard, and I believe poisonous.
I mean, if you see... Wait, what's that line? Again?
This one?
Yeah.
Compressed gases.
Okay. I feel like that could have been just, like, a very nervous-looking orb, you know? I think that would have conveyed it better.
I mean, it's supposed to be, it's very simplified here, but it's supposed to be visibly a gas canister. You could see, like, the nozzle on top of it, but this is just simplified.
Oh.
I love the oxidizer symbol. It looks so cool. It's a ring with flames coming out of it.
Looks like fancy pants, man.
Laboratory checks! Maybe they should have been crossed out? Maybe we should have somebody checking the lab? Just saying? Pipes. My favorite form of tube.
So it's interesting, like, you're not actually directly plugging your brain in. It's just, like, a more advanced version of those VR treadmill things that people are talking about becoming a thing, potentially.
It's my favorite form of tube.
So we're not that far in the future.
Weather Tripper notes an old article was allude to a machine that could impact the weather. Blueprints might be in the simulation. Okay, so we're trying to find the instructions on how to make it that were inside of there. Oxygen rates continue to fluctuate as new wave of industry expansion begins. With the growing industrial expansion, sky races continue to pierce the red clouds above with no sign of rain in sight. Oxygen levels continue to fluctuate drastically. Since are required to continue regular upkeep of indoor oxygen monitors, the recommended value for oxygen saturation are listed below. When exiting this isolation, please regard personal oxygen levels. If assistance required, contact Department of Health and Atmospheric Conditions for further assistance. Dr. Mirren Morrison and associates studied the climate and its potential via a simulation. Our world, the Red World.
What does climate change make the sky red, or what's going on here?
Oh, these are the four. I assume these are the four characters. So, this is the one who's been talking in pink. That's Aaron.
I don't think it's Air or something. I don't think it's Aaron.
I'm pronouncing it Aaron. The green one is Hiraya. And the blue one is Mira.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And the orange one must be the other character that was mentioned that has not been clearly stated.
Is Jessie not one of these?
No, Jessie's our person up there.
Is she not a developer? Is she just fucking...
No. We are hijacking our way into the simulation that these people made because these people presumably worked on the weather disruptor, and so we're trying to get the blueprints from inside that they probably had left inside their simulation somewhere.
I'm still very confused about this. Oh, look out there. Huh.
Welcome to the future.
Is this what global warming would do, or is this a different thing?
Yes. If there's enough ash in the sky, it will tint it orange because only the lower wavelengths would be able to get through. That's why when the sun gets lower in the sky, it has to pass through more atmosphere given the angle, and that's why everything tints red. So the thicker the atmosphere, the redder the sky gets.
Anyway, I'm a little confused. So, like, a bunch of fucking game developers figured out how to make a weather controller device, and they hid their blueprints in the fucking game they made?
They were... Okay, no. They were scientists wanting to test their things in some way. They created a simulation where they would be able to simulate reality in a way that they can properly test their things in, like, practice. So presumably, at some point, those people who were basically living in the simulation, it seems, made a weather disruptor blueprints, and they're still in that simulation somewhere, the leftover traces of them. So they weren't just game devs, they were literally, like, scientists.
But why did they only have it in the game?
Because that's where they were working.
Wait, they were working in the...
They made the simulation to test things in, so of course they were going to be in there, Mako.
But, like, you'd have that shit backed up on a hard drive out in the real world or something.
That's the hard drive! We're going into it! A 3D, you mean a simulated 3D environment isn't just something you can just grab the information off of. They put it there because that's where it was. I don't know what's complicated about this.
At no point did they transfer that shit outside the simulation
Looks like
itself.
we're back online.
They didn't copy any of those documents like out into the real world. They just left it in the simulation.
The fact that they had a plan to make a weather disruptor and the current environment outside is like that makes me assume something happened.
Anyway, I'm just saying it's a very stupid way of keeping your records.
I disagree.
I think any scientist would agree with me. Creed, where you find these games? This game is very well known, isn't it?
Let's get our bearings and find where we left off.
Also, wait, wasn't Jesse concerned about you taking fall damage earlier?
They were wondering if you would, and then you didn't.
How would you if you're just standing on a treadmill right now?
Because it's simulating it, Mako. It is simulating the reality.
Like, is our brain plugged into this? I feel like I'm doing that.
Back to normal too. Excellent. Should be smooth sailing from here.
Shut the fuck up, Jesse. Shut the fuck up, Jesse. I feel like I'm doing that thing now that you usually do to me, where like you start obsessing over the intricate mechanics of a given like setting, and I'm just like, man, I don't give a shit. I'm just playing the game.
Stop messing with the teleporter. Like, I care about the intricate mechanics of it. I just understand what's going on, and you're having questions. It's a simulator. It's simulating, Mako. It's simulating that if you fell too far, would your in-game simulation break its legs?
Oh, so she wasn't talking about the actual you feeling pain?
Probably not, unless it does apply sensory pain to you.
I know, it's just very unclear, because it feels like a brain plug-in. But it's presented like a treadmill, I don't know.
New soil compositions all day?
Please, Hiraya, have you ever known me to be the vengeful sort?
Okay, see.
I'm just confused about the fact that they present it as a dome of screens around you, and it feels like it's a lot more immersive than just that.
Well, yes, you're immersed.
But how?
We don't... Mako, do you want me to pull up the blueprints for how their in-universe simulation thing works? Like, do you need me to, like, go find the devs and ask them to give me the full schematics on this fictional machine?
I don't know, this just feels like one of those things that you'd normally be like, hang on a second.
No, I'm fine with it. I understand exactly what's happening. It doesn't need to explain anymore. It explained everything it needed to.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that. I just figured you would, question it anyway, because, like, dude, you're gonna have so many fucking questions as you're reading Hopeless Organic. Like, wait a second, how does Melile's power, angel powers work with this? How? And I'm gonna be like, shrug. I mean, I do have explanations, but I don't think they're important.
Ang ganda.
See? I told you.
This is some ASMR right now.
The colors. How long did this take you?
Now, that would be telling. Art should retain some mystery, no?
Oh, let's go to Looney Tunes. I like that step sound a lot.
A bouncy bounce, springy spring.
Ayun, I found it. Now this was a funny one.
This is what I imagine it
Delicious
actually
sound.
sounds like when you
You
walk
could
around and
say
jump
I
in real
was
life.
stretching my creative muscles.
Specifically you.
I make these noises as I walk around.
Yeah. Oh. Get in there. Hang on, can you look closer at these, the modeling and, like, the texture work on these edges? Like, the far out edges of things? I just wanna... Okay, so there is, like, some white there, but also the model itself is kind of squiggly to follow the squiggliness of the line. I'm just studying because I wanna... Oh wait, look at that! Look at the table legs as you move. Do they face you? The textures?
Yes.
Interesting. I'd like to be able to model in a way that kind of does a little bit of the scribbliness on the lines like that, but I'm not entirely sure how. Because that right there, I don't entirely like how that looked, because there's like the white on the outer edges. I think if they just shifted the textures, it would have been pretty fine though.
Your mind is limitless. This was fun.
Few things make
This is
me
a cool
happier than
game.
when you say that.
E. Gaming.
Oh, his name is Aaron, isn't it? Okay, it's just spelled different than I remember.
Yeah, his name's Aaron. Okay, that's that one done. Next stop, gift shop. Dried mangoes.
What is that SpongeBob? What's that from again?
What?
Next stop,
Next-
gift shop?
Yeah, that's from the SpongeBob episode. They are... Why are they at the zoo? Mr. Krabs is just stealing things at the zoo.
I don't remember this.
And that's why he's like trying to steal more things. He's like, next stop, gift shop. I can't remember what the episode, what that's the B store or the B plot of. I guess it's not even a B, it's more of a C plot.
Does SpongeBob have B and C plots?
Yes, regularly. All the time. They've never not had a D plot. They have a Q plot. They got plots inside their plots. They have plots around their plots. The overarching narrative is insane. I'm lying to you
Since that
profusely.
argument, Hiraya has seemed rather down. I know she means well, but Aaron pushed it too far. There must be something I can do to cheer Hiraya up.
Did he just refer to himself in the third person?
Flower. Oh, that would be
Or was he
lovely.
reading something?
We can sketch it together over some tea.
Is that? Oh, it must be. A photocopier. I'll test it out.
Jesse is so excited about everything.
Big flower.
SpongeBob fake fan. Dude, you don't know how much how much episodes I've seen as a kid. It's a lot I've seen. Okay. Oh, bikini bottom, we pledge our hearts to you, as faithful, as sweet, as true, as blue. Bikini bottom, we love you. Would a fake SpongeBob fans sing that? Now, I don't remember what episode that was from, but... What was that? What episode was that? Like, oh, my memories are very fragmented. It's like there's just certain lines that I know I've heard dozens of times in my life that whenever I hear them, they trigger neurons. Like Patrick screaming Finland.
Finland! I don't think there's any reason why I'm doing what I'm currently doing, but I'm doing it anyways.
Maybe they'll give you an achievement. He says it more like Finland. No, that's fuck. I can't. That guy has such a unique voice. He Patrick's voice actor also played a guy in. It was a movie or a show or something based on a Stephen King thing, I think.
Is that? Oh, it must be. A
forget.
photocopier.
Fixed. Try not to break again. Not my fault.
Was it Stephen King or who wrote The Dark Tower?
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking know. What am I thinking of? Oh my god. Okay, Patrick Star voice actor. Bill Fagerbakke. Bill Fagerbakke. Fagerbakke. Very strange last name. Oh, this man's 65 years old.
Be back in a minute.
Leary SpongeBob died in season 4. What? This is the first time I've... Are you talking about like the show's quality or the character? Literally.
I have been given a burger.
Hi.
Hi. It's burger time. Put some burger in the chat.
What kind of burger is it?
Homemade. Can't hide your secrets from me, game.
Patrick's voice actor also voiced someone named Dank in The Wild Thornberries. Remember that episode where he was an actual caveman and like they showed the real actor, but he was still using the Patrick voice, so it was like neat but also kind of weird to see. What?
I got an achievement for that. Put the 3 pennies where they belong.
Did you like mess it up the first time?
No, I just never actually put this one down.
Oh.
You know, I think it's kind of wrong, but you know, close enough apparently.
Yo, this dude was in Wow Wow Wubsy. Isn't it neat that you could just find out any fucking thing you want because of the internet?
How did I do that so quickly?
He was Prince Kashmir in Wander Over Yonder. Who's Prince Kashmir?
I saw this achievement when I was loading up the game first. Drop a battery onto your head.
Oh.
More bad shoes. So many bad shoes. Why are you here? Why is it?
Oh, he was that big goat guy from Wander Over Yonder. He was like the leader of a Viking place with a bunch of goats. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Apparently that was Patrick Starr's voice actor. I don't remember what he sounded like.
On second thought, why don't I write this one down?
Oh yeah, I cannot figure out a fucking thing I'm thinking of. I'm gonna ask Joe.
Chocolate bar hidden away. Duck. Just in case. Mako.
What? You will use this photograph to get closer to the cat, so that I may see it very closely.
Let me photocopy it first.
Bork. I don't remember. Let me look at season 4 of SpongeBob to see where it was. Because there's definitely a point where SpongeBob got like noticeably not quite as good, but still had like, you know, it was still good. It was still definitely passable. And then there's modern SpongeBob, which I don't even want to see. I don't even want to look at. I don't want to know anything about it.
Cat. Mako.
Yeah. It's very good.
Disappears whenever I get too close.
It's like a Cheshire.
Worcestershire. Water doesn't need to have a smell. I couldn't stop thinking about this while watching Haraya tend to her plants today. There's an addictive quality to this place that makes up for the inaccuracies that surround us when we come here. Out of thin air, we create beauty that tickles some, but not all of our senses. Truly being, the code we create is a technical marvel. Designing new structures thrills me like nothing else, but the novelty of it all makes it too easy to forget what a real flower smells like, and I don't want to forget. Prototype number 4. Okay, yeah, double tapping R will reverse it to the last time I pushed it.
That's pretty good.
I don't know why, but that just terrified me, but it's just a teleporter. Oh, I see. I see what's going on here. Or do I... Where does it need me to be standing? Here?
I wonder what else is in... No, what's that?
Train.
That looks interesting. Let's check it out.
Monorail.
Mario.
Jessie's very excitable. Kind of warming up to her.
But we're not all done here. You see, don't need the arm. Yeah, we still have this one. Teleport to optional challenge. Well, yes. We're missing a duck still. I see. I see your little game here.
What's the game?
Hmm.
Did you ride the monorail yet?
No.
Good, I'm trying out that SpongeBob episode.
We're in a maze.
Oh, okay. Season 4 is the one that has like crusty towers and
There's another duck. Monster.
the skill crane machine. Yeah, I would definitely agree. Season 4 is kind of where I start to not like SpongeBob. I think I could still stomach season 4, but like, what's season 3? Oh yeah, season 3's got like missing identity. The camping episode, get out of here. You can't. You like we're still very solid in season 3. The chocolate episode was season 3. Yeah, season 4 is definitely like the beginning to the end.
I remember when they first invented chocolate. I always hated it.
Yeah, I thought there were more like good seasons of SpongeBob, but I guess like the first 3 really are the only like golden ones, I think.
All the ones before the movie.
Oh, did season 4 come after the movie?
I don't know, but check when the movie came out.
Let's see. You might want to stop after this one so that we can do your character.
Yep. Be a good place since I think I'm finishing the first area. Oh, Mako. Mako, are you watching? Okay, Mako's not watching. Hello, Nikon.
Oh, sorry, a family member abruptly entered the room for a second.
It's okay, kill them. Mako.
Oh, what? Yay. You did it. Okay, so season 4 SpongeBob, with 2007. SpongeBob movie was 2004. Really? November 2004. And then season 3 was, like, leading up... Season 4 was up to October 2004, so...
I wonder what else is in... No, what's that?
Well, that's
That looks
not
interesting.
ideal.
Let's check it out.
Let's check it out.
Mako, look what it's happening. It's all glitching.
It's all...
Rubber
all
ducky!
You found all
You're
4
the
ducks?
ones! Yes.
I like the paint one the best, I think.
They're all very good.
Is it a duck for each developer?
I must admit, I'm surprised
Oh.
you made it this far.
The cat's talking to me.
It's been a while since someone's wandered around this place.
The cat named Kate.
It's good to have you. There's plenty of things to do here. Have you finished exploring?
That's such a
The
fun...
train
Oh
will
my
take us
god,
to
what a
the
good
Raya station,
boy.
A place where science and art meet nature.
Honestly, the voice kind of fits him because he's like he's not like a super cutesy cat. He's kind of a chonky boy, but he's still a very good boy. Like that cat would have that voice, but still be cute.
Ascend. Vacuum.
And yeah, I guess as far as I'm concerned, the SpongeBob
Anu
movie was
a
like
brilliant designer.
the climax
All
of
the
good
lovely
SpongeBob.
artistic elements you see are all thanks to his handiwork. Though his colleagues were just as amazing in their own right. Their work was always set to change the world. Or so they said. Often.
I love this cat.
Oh, I'm Kate, by the way. An artificial record keeper, developed by Mirren to maintain this place. I'll be here to assist you in any way that I can. And I look forward to seeing what wonders you discover.
Nice. We have like a Chiaki or something. Kinda. Not really.
Glad to find out that's how they got around. Whoa, is that a tree?
Well, is that a tree? I guess we'll find out next time I play!
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is a very nice spot. Also, God, this place is so pretty. This is my aesthetic.
You're in. Oh, I didn't know you were playing bluegrass.
I mean, I don't listen to it much, but I like how it looks.
I mean,
yeah, put your ear up to that. That was not bad. Ooh, the purple grass too. It's like this whole place is just so pretty colors. Good, yes. Shad, do you want to see Avery make their Baldur's Gate 3 character?
let's just fuck him up.
I'm gonna be right back. I need water. I need to also stop smoking shit. so I can be ready to play this game in an hour.
I should add that to the stream title. Mm-hmm. Baldurs Gate 3. Time to hit the randomizer slots. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Sorry, give me a second. Let me start the game up again. Loading, loading. There, get it on screen at least. Can you continue? Oh wow, wow, oh, just and just. I think we're doing balance. Do I have to make a character in single player first, and then I make it into... Now I just bring it into multiplayer, or do I make it in multiplayer? What? I'm gonna ask Mako first. I love the T-pose. Ah, no. Why are you naked? There we go. We got jump scared by penis. Fucking... I did not censor nudity. I'm not a fucking plebeian. Oh wow, oh oh, dun 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 I guess I'll censor nudity. I don't need to censor nudity. I'm not a bitch. Mako, on the other hand, needs to get his sorry ass back here. I'm gonna scrunch Mako. There we go. Mako's become squanched. And then I guess we're gonna do it this way. Which means I'm gonna sit here and actually, watch the opening cutscene. You cannot target enemies in darkness or fog clouds unless they are very close to you. Fun fact! In actual D&D, that's not the case. If you are in darkness, you cannot see in front of you. Ah, the pods. This is very Geiger-esque. If you could do that, why were you standing? Ah,
I'm back. I had to take the trash out.
Mako, do I need to make it in single player and then like put it into a multiplayer game? Is that how it works?
I have no fucking idea.
Because I don't want to like make them in single player and then have to like remake them in multiplayer.
Well, you better fucking figure out what you're doing.
You're the streamer.
No, I'm not. What are you talking about?
You're the gamer. You're the one who wants to figure it out.
What?
Mako.
What are you talking about?
Mako.
What?
Multiplayer is a different button on the main menu than single player, yeah?
Yeah.
Then, do I make it in single player and then I can have access to it in multiplayer?
I don't believe that's how it works. Everybody makes their characters at the start. It's just like Divinity Original Sin 2, where everyone's tied to the same campaign.
So what? Why am I making a character now then?
So so that you know what to make when it's stream time, and you don't have to wait a fucking hour on someone else's stream for you to make your goddamn character.
You're such a stinky little twinkums.
Like, you're so in... like... You understand how inconsiderate that would be, right?
Not at all!
Really? You're invited to someone else's stream, and when everyone else already knows what their characters want to be like, you spend like an hour making your own when everyone else is ready to play?
They should have thought about that before inviting me.
Okay, so you're just being inconsiderate on purpose.
No, I'm being inconsiderate to you by making this joke go on this long. I know that I should prepare beforehand.
I literally didn't know it was a joke, Avery. I could not tell. Oh, is your stream like fucked right now? Hello?
Oh yeah, it's not enjoying this at the moment. I'm trying to figure out why.
Is your whole computer like chugging, or is it just the stream doing this? Are you in borderless full screen?
Yeah.
Like, is your frame rate bad in game or no?
I'm using 100% of my CPU is the issue.
I see. This didn't happen when you weren't streaming, right?
No. Well, not really, no. The thing is that...
don't you have a good CPU?
Yeah, it's just running, Baldur's Gate, VC Face, the Larry Launcher, OBS...
I'm almost positive your CPU is better than Ringtails, but Ringtails is able to run this game on stream.
I'll close Firefox, I guess. See if that helps at all.
You know, said it's when the character creator is up. Well, that's to be expected because it's the first time like we've loaded into the actual gameplay. Like, we saw a pre-rendered cutscene. That doesn't take anything to do.
If I have the Larry Launcher open, does the Larry Launcher need to be open?
If you're asking that, like, I don't know how to help you anymore because that's not a problem. Like that, even if it didn't need to be open, that shit is not doing this.
It's using 21% of my CPU.
Wait, seriously?
It's currently at 18%. It's fluctuating between 18 and 21.
But your whole CPU is still at 100?
Yes.
Wait, your stream looks fine now.
Because I wasn't tabbed into the game.
Wait, it's only when you're tabbed into the game?
Yeah.
But your game was clearly running just fine when you weren't tabbed into it. This is probably a problem with the game then. Maybe don't use borderless full screen. Like this ultimately won't really matter because we don't need you to stream the game, unless you want to.
I mean,
trade days with Ringtail if you want.
I would like it. I liked that idea of us like swapping around.
Yeah, I like it too. I'll try a little bit of goggling.
Like close
yeah.
Larry Launcher. Will this help?
Someone says turn off ambient occlusion.
This shit got ambient occlusion? Oh yeah, because this is such a big difference in these two images.
even see it. Your stream is lagging so much for me. Do you see a DLSS option to turn on? If it isn't already on.
DLSS?
Yeah.
NVIDIA DLSS off.
That was off by default?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, someone else said that DLSS helps more with GPU, not CPU.
Well, I'm using 90% of my GPU too.
Cool. Something is wrong here.
Auto detect. I'm gonna quit this game real quick.
Okay.
Like, I'm at 54% usage with just VC Face and OBS running. Is that normal? It says VC Face is using 27%.
Of what, your GPU?
My CPU. It's only using 9% of my GPU.
Let me see how much that uses from me when I have it open.
OBS is using 59% of my GPU.
That could be a... I'm trying to figure out if that's normal or not. You have a 3080, right? That sounds a little high, but not like broken high. VC Phase is... Oh wait, I'm not actually like tracking myself yet. Hang on. Okay, VC Face with my fancy face tracking is using 2% of my CPU. Less than 2%. Avery, is your CPU like overheating or something?
Probably.
You might want to check the temp of that. Do you have one of those programs that lets you see the temp?
I can give it, I believe I do. What the fuck is it called?
Welcome to the technical difficulties. If your CPU temperature is above 80 Celsius, you have problems.
What's the program I use to find out my computer specs again?
Do I have it on my desktop? Will I be able to find it on my desktop? No, is the answer to that second
I'll
question.
be looking at my settings and hope that will tell me.
Well, it's a third-party program that most people use. I just forget what it's called. Let's see. If we don't solve this by 6:30, I might have to tell you to just like stop stream and just figure it out because like we want your character to be ready. HW monitor, is that the one people use? Maybe not. Honestly, IGK, I don't remember what I use. Is it in my start menu somewhere?
Apparently I should remember what my fans are called.
Is it CPU ID or CPU Z? I think this is what I use. Oh, this is? Wait. Oh, HW monitor is a CPU ID thing. What is that one? Is that one? This does not tell me my CPU time. Well, look in your start menu. Do you have a CPU ID category? Hello?
A CPU ID category?
Yeah, like a folder.
No.
Why is my pop-up bar not like lighting up, by the way? Okay, well, go to this website, cpuid.com. I'm not even gonna link it to you. You can type it in.
I'm busy.
What are you doing?
Trying to find what the thing that monitors my computer's
What the fuck do you think? I'm linking you right now.
I don't need another one if I already have one.
Oh, you do already have one?
I'm certain I have one. I don't remember what it's called.
Is it HW monitor?
No. It came with one of my computer's parts.
Oh. Then I have no fucking idea.
My computer's been lagging a lot as of late anyways. Maybe I should restart my computer.
When's the last time you restarted it?
Not recently.
Yeah, honestly, as flaccid of an ending as it is to the stream, I think your best bet at this point, just so we make sure we have time, is just end the stream and do the character creator.
Okay. I will talk to you all later, by which I mean...
Sorry, chat.
All of you... Shut the fuck... All of you...
There's a bug in my room. Is that a moth? What are you? That's a moth. I wish I could see it.
Oh, later tonight at 7 o'clock on Ringtail's stream on Twitch. That is IMRINGTAIL. I'm Ringtail on Twitch. Together, me, Mako, and Ringtail are going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3 as stated.
This bug won't let me pick it up.
I wonder why. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to figure out what's going on with my computer before. thank you all for coming this evening. And even though it is not technically accurate, good night. Not really.